Good afternoon, dear children. This is your science teacher. Yes, dear children, yesterday we have studied about the taste for starch. Okay, so today we are going to study about the taste for protein and taste for fats. Taste for protein and taste for fats. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look on taste for protein. What should you do? Uh, so So, dear children, the proteins are also called as the bodybuilding food materials. These are useful for the growth and the repair and the body parts, and it can be present in milk, eggs, soybean. So, all these are the main sources of protein. So, dear children, in this test for protein, what should you do first? You should do so. First, take a grind food in the test tube. Okay, that is here we have taken a powdered soybean seed in the test tube. This is the test tube. See, in this hand, this is a test tube. So, solid food atom should be made into a paste or powder before tasting. Okay, that means before tasting proteins, you should be do the solid powder of that particular food grain. Okay, so now here we have just taken the soybean seeds. Then what you have to do, you have to just add some water. Okay, and you first of all you should have add some water inside that test tube, and then add some copper sulfate. See, in first picture they are adding the water inside the powdered soybean, and in second picture they are adding the copper sulfate solution inside the iodine. Then you have to just shake it. Okay, you have to just shake the test tube, so that you will get what do you observe, the sample turn violets, which confirms the presence of protein inside the food. Okay, if the sample turns violet, that means the proteins are present inside that particular food item. See, this is the caustic soda, this is the copper sulfate solution, and this is the you can say the violet precipitate we get. The violet color indicates the presence of protein in the food atoms. Understood? So now let's take a look on the taste for fats. See, in protein what we just do, we just add some we just take some grinding soybean powder, and then added some water and the few drops of you can say caustic soda and copper sulfate solution in it. Okay, caustic soda and copper sulfate solution in it, and it becomes purple. Okay, that means the presence of protein inside the soybean seeds. So now let's take a look on the fats, the taste for fats. So first of all, what is mean by fat? So fat is nutrient essential for normal function of the body, and living is not possible without it. So fat is very much important. So what are the major sources of fat? I have already told you about the major sources of fat, that are nothing but the fat is nutrient essential for normal function of the body, and living is not possible without it. Not only does fat supply us with energy, and it also make it possible for other nutrients to do their jobs. Okay, so here we have the some sources which is rich in fat, that is mustard oil, coconut oil, dry fruits, all are the rich in fats. So today we are just doing the taste on dry fruits, because as you know that the dry fruits having lots of fats in it. So let's do the this taste on dry fruits. Okay, so what we have to just do, we have to just take a quantity of small quantity of dry fruits, that is cashew and almonds, in a petri dish. This is called as the petri dish. This is glass dish known as the petri dish. And then what you have to do, just rub it on in a clean white paper. This is the clean, just you have to just take a clean white paper or tissue paper, and you have to just rub that dry fruits on that paper. So what you have just seen, then you have to just hold the paper against light to see the oily translucent precipitate, that is the paper oily and translucent. So you can see the paper turns into oily and translucent. That means first of all you just take a dry fruits and rub it on this white paper. Okay, what you have to do, just take some dry fruits and rub it on the white paper, then look at inside the light, the fat present in the food sample is what makes the paper oily and translucent. You just observe that that particular white paper turn into the oily one. So that means it indicates that the presence of fats inside the dry fruits. Now dear children, look at this table number 2.2. I hope you will get the idea about taste for protein and taste for fats. If you have any problems regarding to that taste, you can ask me directly. Now take a look on this table 2.2. Nutrients present in some food items. Okay. So in this chart, you have just given some food atoms. So you just have to tell us that rather it in this particular, for example, the raw potato having starch in it, protein in it, or fat in it. That means which kind of nutrients are present inside that particular food items. So first of all, just raw potato. The starch is present. Yes, the starch is present, and the protein is present. So you have to just write no, the protein is not present inside the raw potato. And is fat present? So you have to just write no here. Okay, you can write it in your textbook, and then you have to just note it down on your copy. This will be your homework for today. So milk, starch is present in milk? No. I'll just write N and Y for yes, okay, because the space is so less, okay, here. So I'll just write N for no and Y for yes, okay. Is fat is present there? Yes. Why? Then in groundnut, starch is present? No, starch is not present. In the protein, yes, protein is present, okay, inside the groundnut. Then uncooked powder rice, starch is present? Yes, in rice starch is present. Protein, no, proteins are not present. And fats are present? No, fats are also absent. In cooked rice, starch is present? Yes. And a protein is present? No. And a fat is present? No, fat is not present in cooked rice. You know that starch is present inside the rice. Then coconut, starch not present, protein not present, and fat, is fat present inside the coconut? Yes, fat is present. Uncooked tur dal, you just know that dal, pulses, rice contain which kind of nutrients. So uncooked dal, starch present? No. In rice, starch is present. Protein, yes, it is contain protein. Fat, no. So in cooked dal, again it's no for starch, yes for protein, and again yes for fats. Okay, because it is cooked now. While it is getting cooked, then fat is present. A slice of any vegetable, three of them are not present inside the vegetables because the minerals are present inside the vegetables. A slice of any fruit, no, again vitamins and minerals are present inside the fruit and vegetables. Okay, now last one will be the boiled egg with white portion only. They are not talking about the yellow portion, they are talking about the white portion here. So I think starch is not present inside the boiled egg, and but protein is present inside the white portion, and fat is also not present. Understood? So you have to just write it inside your copy. Take a photo of that table and then send it to me. Understood? So this will be your homework for today. Now this is it for today. I hope you will understood the taste for starch, taste for protein, taste for fats, and we have also prepared lots of chemicals in it. So due to this is the online session, I am unable to show you the exact chemical preparation at the demo, but we will show you after on. Then for today it's goodbye from my side. Thank you and have a nice day. Stay safe.